Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm our banner pilot. Before we get started, I wanted to bring up again something that came up in yesterday's video. One of my friends, Kyle, I'm not going to mention his last name just for, privacy reasons, but one of my good friends, Kyle, great friend from high school, I guess his sister ended up getting into an accident with a hit and run driver, and she's currently in the hospital. So I'm hoping that by spreading a little bit of awareness, I can help out with that kind of situation, because it was the beginning of the year, and that sucks to have something terrible like that happen to you. She's doing fine, but she can use a little bit of help. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you are interested in helping out, there is a link in the description, just like the last episode, to the GoFundMe. If you want to donate, donate with your heart or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna go on too long with that. The last video kind of explained it more, so let's go ahead and get started though. So yesterday we started up StarCraft, and I think we were on this one. It's weird because you can save your game and stuff, but we kind of ended at a specific part. I think we were on this. Oh look, we'll be able to go through the briefing again, so I'll go ahead and mute and let you guys listen to that.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate. My name is Arcturus Mensk, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. You know, of course, that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
And with that, our briefing has ended. So that Arcturus Minx guy, he's going to become like a really important person as things go on. I mean, technically right now he's already really important. But, he's like a big deal. So.
Hey, this thing's on fire! You ought to send an SCV out here to repair it. You can fix my backup too while he's at it.
So that is definitely something that you can do. These SVCs also act as repair units, so they're kind of like engineers. To an extent.
We can take cover in these bunkers if things get too dicey.
Yeah, kind of just going over things like, oh yeah, we can garrison inside of these things if need be, which we will be doing. But these SVCs, they can repair buildings, they can also repair vehicles. in Brood War, you get access to medics, and those are what will heal your units, like your infantry and stuff. Kind of looking at tricks last night to see if I could make my gameplay a little bit better, and I found out that you can click on this, click on minerals, and then they'll automatically go for that stuff. So that's kind of nice. But we are gonna focus on getting more guys.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah? I dig.
Send some vultures over there. Send these guys over here. Basically, this is just that one mission in the game where you have to defend everything and stuff until the countdown timer goes away. Countdown timer's up here. Not a very hard level either. As far as like defense missions go, this is actually a pretty easy one. It's like around level 5 where this game gets really difficult, so we can make 2 more. I want to get mineral production up as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
That I feel is really important in this situation. And honestly, we don't really have to worry about Vespene gas in this one. I'm probably just going to prioritize using... Yeah, I'm just going to prioritize making bunkers and stuff.
Not enough minerals.
When we get enough minerals, good grief.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ooh, we do need to make some supply depots. When we get the money for it. Whatever. They come back with like, I think 10 minerals at a time. Which is plenty. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to have them collect just a little bit more. I'm gonna send about half of these guys. If I can select them.
SCV good to go,
I'm
sir.
gonna send half of these guys over here, just in case. Put one of these guys up here. That's actually something that I really like. Different planes. It's a lot easier for units to utilize that in this game compared to games like... are they all stuck? Oh no, they're not even mining.
Reporting for
I thought
duty.
they'd mine automatically. Well, that makes a lot of sense. They're going super slow.
Orders, Captain.
It's like, what the heck? Why am I not making any money? Sorry if my movement's a little sudden and jaggy. But, to be fair, in StarCraft you do have to be kind of fast. At least that's what I feel anyway. We'll go ahead and we'll make the Vespene gas refinery as well. That way we have access to the little Comsat station. It doesn't really matter too much here, but it can be nice to have it. So one thing I don't think I brought up yesterday
Additional supply depots
is
required.
you're able to make buildings and stuff with your SVCs, which is great. You know, it means that you're not having to wait for like a single building to get done before you can make the next, like in Command and Conquer, or you kind of have to wait before you can make another building. In this case, each of these guys is pretty much a build queue, so it's kind of nice. The only problem is there's a really awful thing in this game where your SVCs can get stuck behind certain buildings. For instance, these supply depots are like the worst ever. They're not too bad. But if you build in certain areas, they can get stuck behind them, and they're pretty much goners at that point. Unless you like blow up the building, or I don't know, maybe get a dropship. But really, are you going to spend money on a dropship just to get that one guy out? No. it's a horrible waste of resources. Yeah, you can use that dropship for other things down the road. I don't know what is going on with OBS, but the audio mixer is all super choppy and stuff. I wonder if it needs an update. Well, no, it updated yesterday. Anyway, sorry. You know, technically you can use that dropship for other things, but honestly, I feel like dropships in this game, they're not very practical because they're very slow to load and they're very slow to unload too. So, I mean, you can use them and they're there for a reason, but if you ask me, I feel like they're kind of a waste of time. Compared to like Command and Conquer's, where, you know, it still unloads them like one at a time, but I feel like it's fast enough to where you can make somewhat of a difference. Let me set some guys up there. Those guys are gonna get killed. Actually, I'll keep going. Anyway, APCs and vehicle transports and like the Command and Conquer games, they unload a little bit faster than what you'd see on here. So one of the tactics that you can use in Command and Conquer works really well in like Red Alert 2 specifically, is you can load up a troop transport, send it into the base, and since I mentioned Red Alert 2 specifically because when you do it in Red Alert 2, it's so fast. Or your vehicle that you use, especially on the Russian side, is super fast. So you're able to... oh, what am I doing? You are basically able to roll that bad boy into their base as fast as you possibly can, and if you put 5 engineers in that and you roll that up next to their construction yard, or any other building for that matter, you can unload, or that vehicle will get destroyed more than likely, but those engineers will still be alive when it blows up, and basically you can just send them out and, you know, capture whatever you need. It's a great way to turn the tide on a battle that's just not going in your favor. So yeah, tactics, perfect. It's like one of the best ways to win a game. Oh right, we need Vespene gas. I guess I can take one of these guys and make another barracks. I can't really upgrade anything because I need Vespene gas, so we'll do it. We just gotta wait a little bit. I also need another guy to be making more of these, but we'll get there. I should go ahead and explain some of the upgrades that you can do. So, for instance, they pretty much tell you when you roll them over, but I'll go over them briefly. U-238 shells, you know, basically longer range attack for Marines, which is fantastic for this level because it means, you know, they're able to shoot stuff like right over here. I'm getting sloppy. I didn't pay attention to what I had here. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm sorry, I'm like really tired this morning. I didn't have very good sleep last night. I'll probably pass out later. But I'll remember it later. Oh, we can also build this. I didn't realize this was in this level. So this will be your vehicle depot type of thing. Basically, you put that down and you can build vehicles. Goes without saying. Unfortunately, we're limited to the Terran Vultures, so it's all right. I mean, they do okay, but I feel like their accuracy isn't spectacular. So
Right away, sir.
forgetting that I can use hotkeys and stuff in this. I hate to say it, but I think this episode might just be this level, considering how long it is.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and
Send some guys over here.
roll.
Like that. Kind of just killing time at this point. Technically, you can go out here and you can go, you know, mess up some Zerg hives and stuff.
Your forces are under attack.
But honestly, in this situation, I think we're fine just where we're at. This is like the one mission in StarCraft where it's perfectly acceptable just to turtle the whole time.
Job finished.
And we'll upgrade their weapons. Okay, so yeah,
Add-on complete.
that's what I was talking about. So these guys, you know, right now they're only able to shoot like to right about here, I'd say. With that upgrade that I'm doing in the academy, it'll increase their distance to about like right around here. It's not much, but in this level I feel like, you know, for defense purposes, that's actually a pretty good range. But one thing I need to do is I need to make some more of these. Because the Marines will be fine. You know, if land things come in, I think I'll be okay.
Reporting for duty.
Though I wouldn't mind putting another bunker here. Just kind of seal it off at this point.
Job finished.
If you run out of resources over here, there's also resources just out in the map in general. But like I said, you know, you're gonna have to be fighting against
Reporting for duty.
against other Zerg outposts out there, so
Job finished.
you know, keep that in mind. So with this, with the upgrade we did to the Terran Command Center, we got ourselves a Comsat station, which basically reveals portions of the map. I don't think it gives you any extra units or whatever that you can build, but it does reveal certain areas. So, for instance, there's a Zerg hatchery? No, creep colony. And again, you know, if you really want to, you can go out here and just kill all this stuff, but I think they spawn outside of the map, so
Job finished.
now I'm not really willing to
I read you.
figure out if they can do that or not. When I'm given the option to turtle, I totally go with that.
Orders, Captain.
We are gonna need to focus on some Marines though here. Stim packs I'd never really bother with, but stim packs basically give you I want to say a damage boost at the cost of some health. Not much, but you know, in the tide of time, or in the moment, it can mean life or death for your guys, depending on how many of them you queue up to actually do that ability. I need to make some guys because we're gonna get overrun here. I'm doing really reckless here.
Standing by. Go, go, go.
Do not let them die.
Your forces are under attack.
On the plus side, when those barracks do explode, they don't just kill all the Marines when they die, or when it blows up. So I'm gonna put these guys here.
Jacked up and good to go.
Man, I just got the craziest craving for
Upgrade complete.
Boy.
we'll put it there. I just got the craziest craving for barbecue. Not like barbecue chicken or anything, but like straight up like pork barbecue. Don't know why. But man, really kill for a ribeye right about now. Oh, a Vespene Geyser depleted. Makes sense. We've been on the map for long enough, so. Oh, I thought something was attacking. I need to get the other guy over there too. There he is. I'll just start putting barracks everywhere. Hurry! I need that to be done. I'll make another one of these right over here, I think. Yeah. It's just, in my opinion, it's a good idea to have barracks, because you're not having to worry about infantry getting killed left and right. Also, upgrade your armor as well. We did upgrade their firepower, so they're able to do a little more damage than they were. Get these guys in there, start making some turrets again. And might as well show this off, since we got the resources. And bring you back here. And we'll make some more turrets. Just in case. I'm kind of worried about the Ultralisks. Or no, they're not Ultralisks. I don't know what they're called in this. I think they're called Mutalisks. They're basically the flying enemies that we saw over here.
Add-on complete.
Make one more turret over here. And this add-on here for the Terran factory is a machine shop. Basically gives you your upgrades for whatever vehicles you have. Most of them. Sometimes vehicle upgrades will be over in like
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
I think what it's called is the armory. Yeah, it'll be the armory. So most of the stuff that you'll get in here will be for lighter vehicles like the Vulture and whatever comes after that. I'm pretty sure there's a second one. But basically we get the option to add ion thrusters, which makes them faster. These guys is what I'm talking about, by the way. And we also have spider mines, which is an ability that they can use where you press M and then they drop mines everywhere. I think up to 3 or 4 of them.
Base is under attack.
Oh, right. I need to keep making Marines. Might as well repair that. I need to get these guys closer up, too.
What are you on?
Get shooter at him.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And make one more of those, because I think we'll be fine until the end of the mission. Everybody okay here? That could use a little bit of a repair.
Roger that. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Commander.
We'll just put them in here.
Roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
I love clicking on that. The scream alone is like one of my favorite sound effects of all time. You guys have heard it in my one of my earlier Silent Hill 2 videos.
Roger that.
I think it was the episode where I accidentally killed Maria. Well, I guess you can't really call it an accident in that case, because I kind of did it deliberately. But how was I to know that shotgun blast was going to kill her instantly? I thought she had like enough stamina to withstand like 2 blasts.
Commander.
Wow, I sound really messed up saying that, but I don't know. I thought she could have survived a little bit more. Blah, 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 blah. Honestly, this level is just kind of a waiting game, really. There's not a whole lot of action going on. I mean, I guess I could send these guys up here to go and take care of that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's not like any of these guys are going to make it out of this area alive. Most of them are going to be staying here to defend the colony, or what's left of it anyway. Ooh, you got to see their burrow ability. That was a failed attempt at that's why we stay inside of the base. Basically, Zerg have this ability where they can burrow their units into the ground and then bring them back up for like surprise attacks. It's actually a really cool tactic. I completely forgot about it, but yeah, something to keep in mind when you're playing as the Zerg, which we will do if we continue this campaign and stuff. I have a feeling I will continue it though.
I read you. Affirmative.
I know my roommate absolutely loves this series,
You want a piece of me, boy?
so can't really
Reporting for duty.
can't really complain with that. I'm getting comments on my videos because of it, so so we've only got like 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes until dropship arrival.
I just said that.
I read you.
Hi, Ozzel. What you doing? I think she's just as tired as I am. I would hold her up for the camera, but I know she hates being held, so I think she's gonna go over to the corner and meow to be let out of the room or whatever. So this thing here, the sunken colonies, if it's what I think it is, this is like a really terrible defense. Ooh, there's their overlords. So overlords are basically supply depots for the Zerg. What makes them so special is the fact that you can move them anywhere across the map. So, you know, if they're basically not taking up any space on the ground, and they're a good way to keep in the game when you're in endgame. It's like one of the things that I don't like about this game. You can hide your units pretty easily and just move them throughout the map in multiplayer, and it takes forever for your guys to end up finding the others, or to end up finding that one unit. Don't get me wrong, Command and Conquer has that issue too, especially in the first two games, but it's a little bit different there. In this, you can take a single unit, and if you have like an SBC or, you know, the equivalent to that in the other factions, you can take that around and you can start making bases and stuff just left and right. It's so easy to get yourself back up and running to an extent. If you're out of minerals, you know, clearly you're not going to be doing a whole lot. But well, I mean, unless you're Protoss, you know, then obviously you're golden. Because, well, no, I guess SBCs as well. I'm thinking Zerg at the moment, because if you're Zerg, these guys, or the equivalent to these guys for Zerg, they act as buildings themselves. So you'll tell them, oh, I want to build a barracks over here or something like that. They'll crawl over or hover over, and then they'll basically go bleh and become that building. So you better hope that you have the resources to make more of those guys, because if not, well, then you're kind of hosed. So I'll repair this one. This guy's going just like tweaking. It's quite the rush we got here. Should probably make more guys.
Base is under attack.
Oh yeah. We should definitely more guys. That's a little worrying. We're gonna move these guys over here. I'm not expecting that kind of resistance.
1 minute until dropship.
I know it's 1 minute, but I need more time. Or I need more men. Oh my lord. Never had that many guys attack me in this game. That is very disturbing. One of the cool things that you can do here is you can lift these guys up and then move them out of the way. They're still vulnerable to units like these guys who can clearly just wreck your day. That did not go as I planned. We're gonna lift this off and we're gonna get out of here. I can still win because technically I still have a base here, but yeah, just goes to show Zerg are like
Base is under attack.
incredibly able.
Dropships approaching.
Good time. Whew. Usually that mission goes a lot better for me. I was not expecting that rush though. But to be fair, I guess I was a little distracted this time around, so dang, I was not expecting that at all. Oh, I thought it would let me move around the map and stuff. But anyway, that's pretty much that level, and I think that's pretty much where we're gonna end the video for today. I know it was only this one level, but you know, typically I want to end these videos around like I want to end them at the 20-minute mark, but for this I'm gonna stretch it to like the 30-minute mark. So, but yeah, hope you guys are enjoying StarCraft. This is definitely one of the more I definitely wouldn't call it one of my favorite games, but it's one of the more interesting games that I play. I don't play it nearly as much, but I have at least beaten this one, albeit with cheat codes. But this time around, I think I'm gonna try it without them. If it gets really difficult, then I might pop on the Black Sheep code or whatever, which I think is the invincibility code. We'll see. But I would like to do this as legitimate as possible. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day, night, wherever you may be. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask if you decide to go out, and take it easy.